Welcome
doing?
back to my channel for another video. Today, we're going to make these delicious, easy blueberry with streusel topping muffins. Yes, you heard me right. We're going to make these blueberry muffins. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you what you will need to make this recipe. However, please be sure to check the description box for detailed instructions. Here is the list of what you will need for the muffins. Okay, so first up we have our flour, and then we're going to go ahead and add our baking powder to the mix, then the salt. Now let's go ahead and add our sugar. We're going to go ahead and sift those ingredients together like you see me doing here. Pretty simple. Sift, 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 sift. Now from there we're going to go ahead and combine those ingredients like you see me doing with my real good, especially here, just mixing all of those dry ingredients together. Now let's set that to the side and begin to work on the wet ingredients. Here you see me go ahead and add the buttermilk. And then once you add the buttermilk, go ahead and add your oil. And now the only egg that's in this recipe, add that, whisk it until it is thoroughly combined like you see me doing here. I'm whisking and I'm whisking and I'm whisking. And now here, this is how it looks. From there, we're gonna bring our dry ingredients back over and we're gonna go ahead and just mix in the wet, the dry and the wet, like you see me doing here. Ta-da! I'm scraping the bowl because no ingredients should be left behind. So we're gonna get all of it out of the bowl and use our handy dandy mixer and mix it like you see me doing here. I'm mixing it. Now guys, of course, this isn't going to get what we're needing on the bottom. So I'm going to use my spatula and go ahead and scrape the bottom and the sides like you see me doing here. Now guys, just so you know, I added about another tablespoon of buttermilk off camera. I did not show that, but I did add it because this mix was a bit dry. When you finish, this is how it looks, okay? Now we're going to use 2 tablespoons like you see in my hand here. I'm going to start with my first 10 muffin pan. Woo, and I'm going to scoop it using a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Scoop it in like you see me doing here. Really easy, guys. Really easy, simple, as you see me doing right here. Scooping it in, and I decided to do this way because I did not want my blueberries to drop. I didn't mix them in. I didn't want them just to be at the bottom. So you see me adding blueberries to these muffins like so. So I did half of the mix on the bottom, and then I put the blueberries in the middle. I dropped them in, and then I added the rest of the mix like you see me doing here because again, I did not want the blueberries just to be sitting at the bottom. I wanted them to be combined throughout the muffin. So that's why I did half of the mix blueberries I topped, and then I put the other half of the mix on top like you see me doing here. So now after I do this, I'm going to go ahead and set them aside. From there, we're going to work on our crumb topping. You see here, I'm going to go ahead and add the all-purpose flour for the crumb topping. Then next, I'm going to add the brown sugar in like so. Then the cinnamon. And now that we've added the cinnamon, let's go ahead and mix all of those ingredients together like you see me doing here. Get rid of those big old clumps of brown sugar. We want to make it a little bit more finer. Now let's go ahead and add the 4 tablespoons of butter. You're just going to press the butter into the dry mixture like you do see me doing here. And then when you're done with that, this is how it looks. Delicious crumb topping for our blueberry muffins. I wanted you to see the texture, so this is what it looks like. You do have a few little pockets of butter that has grabbed the mix, so that's perfectly fine. I am now knocking this against the counter because I want that top mix that I put on to make sure it's all thoroughly combined there. Now I'm going to go ahead and scoop in the crumb topping like you see me doing here. This did yield a total of 12 blueberry muffins, just so you know. And this is how it looks when it came out of the oven. Delicious streusel topping blueberry muffins. And again, it yielded 12 muffins total. Delicious. Let me give you a close-up of how it looks. Blueberry, delicious. muffins. You want to know how they look on the inside? This is how they look on the inside, guys. Blueberries from top to bottom. Yummy. Well, guys, we are at the end of the video. Thank you so much for staying to the end. It was greatly appreciated. But before you go, please be sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell down below to be notified. And remember, guys, we are so much better together than we are divided and separated. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.